Hello, traders. Welcome to a continuation video of the Smart Money Concepts Expert Advisor. So, today we're going to be adding other blocks. We're going to be adding other blocks to the EA. The expert would have to be able to identify and plot and extract information uh, for other blocks. So, we're going to use the same create object function that we used for the fair value gap. This create rectangle function, so we used this to create our FVG. We're going to use the same to create the other block. But to make this video faster, I created this new function, this delete rectangle function. It's not part of the initial code I shared with you. So this is a new code to delete rectangles created with the create rectangles function. I also went ahead and created a skeletal custom function for the other blocks. So normally, if you've been following this video, you know I collect three informations: the I value, the low value, and the time value. Since we're talking about a rectangle, there's going to be a high value, there's going to be a low value. So what is an order block? Before I talk about what an order block is, let me just put this out there. Smart money concept is a bastardization of the principles of Elliott waves. So there is no way you're going to talk about smart money concepts and you won't come back to talking about Elliott waves, but I'll go in depth into that in another video. So an order block is a price origin point of interest where price would have to revisit if it intends to print specific price patterns. What does it mean? It is the origin of a wave. An order block is the origin of a wave, of a motive wave. That is why valid order blocks are other blocks that produce a fair value gap. Fair value gaps are also they are characteristic of motive waves. Motive waves are Elliott waves. We'll talk about that in another video. So this is this the blue and the red rectangle are the other block, and the thin line, the thin rectangle, that's the fair value gap. So what do we need? What information do we need to uh, to collect with regards to the other block? So, and how do we plot the other block itself? So the basic condition for an order block is, since it it's the extremum of the swing. So here in we want a function that recognizes the order block after the fair value gap has printed. So in this case, let's use this as an example. Let's use this as an example. So as you can see, this black candlestick here has the lowest value, but your FVG does not print until this candle, until this black candle up here, because you need a three candlestick formation to identify a FVG. So you have one, two, three. So, and since the other block has to be on the swing point, so four. So the simple logic for the other block is rate 3 low is less than rate 4 low is less than rate 2 low Rate 3 low is less than rate 4, is less than rate 2, and rate 1 low is greater than rate 3 high for the fair value gap. So let's get to the code and add this up. Okay, so for the I value of the other block is going to be rate 3 open. The low value is going to be rate 3 low. And the time value is rate 3 time. So let's just copy this and edit it for the bearish order block. So in this case, we are going to average 3 high is greater than, oh, look at this error. Here we have, okay, this is greater than, so we also have greater than, and in this case, for the bearish FVG, we have rate 1 high is less than rate 3 low, and here we have rate 3 close, rate 3 high, and rate 3 time. You would have to create these arrays, bullish order block low, bullish order block high, bullish order block time, bearish order block low, bearish order block high, and bearish order block time. It's just the same code we used for the fair value gap and all our other functions to store the values in the arrays. So now that we have this, okay, semicolon. Okay, we have no errors. So here on our strategy tester, okay, have we enabled the function? Okay, so let's run. You can see we have the other block being plotted on the charts. But here is the kicker. Order block is a single time use uh, point of interest. So there needs to be invalidation to the code. There needs to be something with, how do I explain? Okay. This order block here has been invalidated when price closed above it. So it should be deleted, both the objects and the data from our arrays. So we're going to come back here to our code or other block code to add an invalidation section that takes care of that. We would also have to add that to the fair value gap code later because there is no invalidation logic. So we are going to set up a loop. Let's go bullish first. Okay, so we're going to set up a loop that checks the array. Now for the bullish, in the case of the bullish, it's when price closes below the bearish. In the case of the bullish, it is when price closes below the low of the other block. So we are interested in the bullish other block low. So array size bullish order block low -1. I hope you understand this loop. This is basic programming. I'm not going to be talking about that. What it simply says is pick up, check the size of this array size. This should be capital letter. Yeah, so what it says is pick up this array, check how many items are stored in it, subtract 1 because 0 is also a value. That's why we're subtracting 1 to know how many objects are inside this value. So you start from this, you end at 0, you reduce the value. So if there are 10, you check from the 10th, I is 10, I is 9, I is 8, I is 7. So we want this loop to run so we can check if array size bullish order block low is greater than high. This is just a check to make sure we don't have a array out of range error. Oh, this is responders high. Okay. So if we have this condition, we want to call on the function we created earlier, the delete rectangle. You see, we have the delete object, we have the delete rectangle. So we delete rectangle, the time is bullish order block time high, and the price is bullish order block low. Oh, made a mess of that. Bullish order block low high. Okay, can I compile? No error so far, so let's continue. We also want to now that we have deleted the object, we also want to delete their values from the array. So uh, bullish order block low, high one. Okay, so let me just okay. So uh, let's just duplicate this for the bearish, and we edit. So in this case, this is going to be bearish order block high. Okay, so uh, rate 1 low is less than bearish order block high, rate 1 high is greater than bearish order block high. So we want to delete at bearish order block time high and bearish order block high. So this is also bearish order block low, bearish order block time high, bearish order block time. Okay. All right. Everything looks to be in order. Let's try to run the visualization again. Let me extend the time range further. The invalidation doesn't work. Let's go back to the code. Something is not right. Um, let's try it again. Everything looks in order. Okay, this is it. Time one or time three. Let's try it again. Okay, now it works. It's about being able to locate the correct coordinates of the objects to be deleted. So now you see we have a working order block system that invalidates the blocks as soon as price closes above or below them. So this is but we still need to copy this into the fair value gap because the fair value gap custom function does not have the invalidation yet, but I think I'll do that in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this. What did I change at the last minute? This is what I changed. When you create a rectangle, you create a trail, the time one, the price one, the time two, the price two. So this the string concant whatever it is was at time three, which is not the time the rectangle was formed. So I just changed it to the accurate time. I think I messed with it earlier during the testing. So this is what we have to do for today. So I'll continue with the EA in another video. So remember to share with your friends, like and subscribe, and we'll continue this later.